G'day guys, my name's Jake, and this is a highlights reel of my ASR league from F1 2016. Sorry about the mic stuff. It's very early in the morning when I'm recording this, and everyone's asleep, so I'm going to be very quiet. Anyway, we'll get stuck into it. Start here at Hungary. Getting onto the grass like an absolute pleb. And we cut after finishing my hot lap. Get on the curb, spin it, bugger. Into the fence we go. Of course, here we go, exiting the pit lane. Heading out for our second run. Screen froze, bugger. So I'm trying to run around and I've disconnected. Well, ain't that brilliant? So after we reconnected, I'm coming out here. Lockie's coming past on the left, and on his screen I was actually blocking him on the inside of turn 1, which you can clearly see I wasn't, but that's how glitchy the lobby was. This is at the end of the session. I get another screen freeze as I'm going to retire the car. Bottom says migrating host because I have disconnected. Ain't that awesome? So we cut to Germany now. It's the start of the race. We got 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. Charging down to turn 1. Sarah on the left. Stuff going everywhere. It's just crazy, but later on in that first lap, I'm defending on the inside. Jack's facing the wrong way. Fry goes straight through me because I ghosted, and I've just been hit from behind. And we'll look behind, and it was Jack that took me out. What had happened was that he was recording the incident from what happened to him earlier. I was coming to the pits here at speed, but he was actually paused when he hit me, which is a bit unfortunate, and he did end up getting penalty points for it, but it wasn't really his fault, but he should be a bit more vigilant, I guess. There's no worries about it. Here I am disconnecting once again, which is seeming to be a common theme in my league racing at the moment. Here we are, Belgium going up Eau Rouge. And there's a lot of chaos coming around. Liam's just had a little tank slapper going. Fry's gone down the inside of his that Matt, and I go around the outside of Fry, and I would have made the overtake had the virtual safety car not been deployed. So cut here to lap 6, and there's Jack spinning out on the right hand side. And there was a bit of foul play there because I think it was Lewis there. He's slowing up on the right hand side. He took him out, and it was subsequently banned from the league after this race. And here I am doing a bit of a silly as I'm trying to get into pit lane during the safety car. Here we cut to lap 9, still under safety car, and I disconnect. And the shenanigans of that race really kicked off there. But here we are, start off at here at Italy. I've missed my braking marker because it's the first time I'd ever driven at Italy, and so I take the chicane. I wait for a bit because there was a car going through turn 1, but a bit glitchy. Here we are, here's Smurf doing a little tank slapper, whoopie-doo. I managed to get through there unscathed. So coming out now for my second run, and I've made the same mistake twice. Ain't that brilliant? So this is the start of my time lap. Get one wheel on the grass and it spins me out into the wall. That is my session over. So we cut to the start of the race. We've got 5 red lights, it's lights out and away we go. We get a poor start. Smurf's gone and got ahead of us. We got Dutch coming up behind to close in. Look at Smurf right inside. He's hit Cod. He's hit both walls and he's spun down the inside of turn 2, which is a bit unfortunate for him. But we cut to lap 2 and we're chasing down Dutch for 4th place into a scurry, and he actually got a bit out of shape there on the scurry, and I've now got a nice run on him. Down his left hand side. Are we going to make the pass out? No, he's outbroken us on the left hand side. I was being a bit cautious. And now I've lost the back end, hit the wall. Trying to put the power down, I've hit the wall again. Oh no, I've hit Fry. Which is a bit unfortunate. It's ruined his race. I've ruined mine. And I think I disconnected subsequently afterwards. Yeah, here, actually. Right on cue. So after I reconnected, I apologise to Fry. We're on lap 7 now. And we've run wide at Lesmo 2. And I had a few problems with that corner in that race. But here we are coming into a scurry. 2 cars off. It's Fry who's having the worst run of his life, and Smurf. I'm not sure what happened there. But we cut to lap 12 into turn 1. And I've missed my braking marker again, so I've gone to take the chicane. And I did this in qualifying, didn't get a penalty. But here I have gotten 3 second time penalty. Which is a bit unfortunate. I keep nudging my mic, which is it's so close to my mouth. I apologise for that, but here on lap 19 into the Lesmo section, I have somehow I've hit the wall and did not get any damage, which was quite staggering. But yeah, trick shot, had been a miscommunication there, and yeah, both of us have been taken out, which is a bit unfortunate. It was a sort of a laggy crash sort of thing. Here I'm trying to do a 3-point turn, nudge the wall again. Now waiting for a Haas to come through, and we're trying to get away again. Here we are, lap 21. Someone's gone off at the end of the side of this big curve, and that looked like a Haas. This here, my controller turned off for the party chat, so this is Liam talking now, because I'm letting him through now.
There's yellows.
Sado just went off in a scurry. He pulled out of the way.
Yeah, you're welcome, Liam. Here we are at Singapore. Full wet weather. It's lights out and away we go. A very slow start as everyone's trying to find traction that's not there, and my connection's giving out now because there's a lot of lag. Yep, I've just been hit, spun, well, not actually hit, but laggy car sort of thing. Apparently I've hit trick shot, but I don't recall when. Now my screen's frozen. Story of my season. You see everyone's lagged ahead now. I'm trying to fight my way through, trying to find traction. Running wide again there. And lost connection again. So we cut to... This is a funny one, because I'd actually disconnected in the formation lap but wasn't able to join in time for the race. Here I am rejoining now. The game's counting me down, and my AI card decides to do that. Got hit by Lockie, and this is later on in that. I'm trying to get going because I think the screen froze or something. And yep, connection Xbox Live just gave out then. Malaysia was a very bad race for me, and there's a reason why. I did not release this video on my channel because right here, migrating host, I've actually become the host of the lobby because I've been shunted into a different lobby to everyone else, which is really annoying when I found out what it was, because I'm circling along on the circuit with the AI cars of all of my competitors while they're racing in a separate lobby now, and in the other lobby I'm just an AI car, which shows just how poor the F1 2016 online is, and I hope F1 2017 is better, because this is just absolutely rubbish. And I actually closed down on everyone because they're all trying. The hours are set to medium difficulty. Yeah, see, at this point I didn't know that this was happening. I was just thinking, oh yeah, just a few people have disconnected and they'll reconnect again, which they never did. Got to lap 9 and then I switched over. So cut here to lap 12 of 28. I get on the curve, I lose it. I've stepped around, I'm trying to avoid the wall. I've just avoided it. Oh, spun it again. And you got to be kidding me. That summed up my race pretty much. We cut to lap 23 and I lose a connection. What do you know? Sorry about that. So here at Suzuka, that was another disconnect. I think that was the formation lap there. I went too quick. Here's lap 1. Oh my goodness, that what a big crash. I've just crashed into Will. Lucky was sideways. That was crazy. The rest of the race was actually really clean. It was just that first lap. I am disconnecting here by the looks of it. Screen frozen, yep. So you cut to lap 15 after I've rejoined, and I've just spun it into the wall. Did not do me well this race. Here I am driving off the track to let a guy through. There goes Lockie. Driving around the outside of Spoon, and there goes I'm Death Bro. So here I'm going, okay, I'm just going to trundle around, cut around inside here. Nope, game wouldn't let me. Just reset me back to the middle of it. I think it just reset me again too. It got reset twice. Chasing down Liam. I think actually Liam's one lap ahead of me. And he's caused me to go off the track and into, it's not his fault, I just outbroke myself trying to unlap myself. We cut to the formation lap in USA, and Dutch has actually lagged, but I have been stuck on the grid. We cut to the start now. 5 red lights, it's lights out, and away we go for the USA Grand Prix. Jumping up to the first corner. What a great start by me. I actually think it's actually lag. We had a bit of a laggy start, if I recall. There's some Streak getting spun out, or BRL Hamilton. Cut to later on lap 1. Everyone's lagging straight through. I'm getting hit by Dutch, and I'm in the wall, no front wing. Which is a shame. So here I'm driving away, going to change my strategy, and I've disconnected. Here we are for the start of the Brazil, and this was the first race that I did not actually disconnect, which was actually the season finale. We're under the way, charging up to turn 1. Down the inside, Death Bro's been spun out. I hit him as well. And that's a shame. We cut to lap 2. I think that's Will down on the outside of turn 1. who had a bit of an off. He had a few issues in that race. We cut to lap 7. I'm chasing down Liam for P5. He actually had a puncture or something then, and it's actually spun on the exit there rather than let me through. But we're coming into the pit lane now. There's yellow flags and that. You would think it was Jack, who's just retired from the race. Crashed into the inside of the track there. We cut to lap 22, nearing the end of the race. With Fry trying to chase me down, I've run wide onto the grass. And Fry's got the slipstream, got DRS. He's taken me on the inside, but he's compromised his line into turns 2 and 3. I need to switch back move and go around his outside. Get a bit slidey. And yeah, I think he lost it at the exit of turn 3, and that's all she wrote for ASR. So we'll have a look now at the driver's standings, and Bonks Buff won the driver's title on 245 points, followed by Jack and Street Gamer or RGL Hamilton or Farrell Hamilton, the 3 names he went by this season. I was all the way down in 13th, having only competed in the second half of the season. We look at the constructors title, and it was Renault Sport who won. The drivers were Streak and Jack, followed by Sauber and then Haas. The 2 teams I drove for were Mana and Scuderia Toro Rosso, down in 8th and 11th. And that is it for the ASR League for Season 2. And I'll see you in F1 2017 for Season 3 at the ASR. That'll do it for me. Goodbye.